Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let me return to what I was speaking about before I was so interrupted by a medical bill. So, what I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, as I was interrupted, I want to continue to say it is our duty, as far as I can see, it is our responsibility to make sure that education, whatever is required, is available to whoever is looking for education to bring them up to date on the stuff they don't know. Housing, same thing. Anything that they want, need, or desire, everybody. Everyone. This is where I'm coming from, ladies and gentlemen. I'm coming from, we don't lie, we don't cheat, we don't steal, we don't have to. Why? Because we are living life. So this is what I want to rely on. I'm not interested in what the bishop says. I'm not interested in the church, what it says. And that means the whole denomination. I'm not interested in what it says. I'm interested in love. I'm interested in standing up for people when love is being trampled on. And ladies and gentlemen, this kind of love will allow you to be. I know you don't believe in Jesus, but you know the story. Jesus died on that cross or tree or whatever you want to call it. That's a message. But I don't want to leave you out there on something that we heard about and don't know is true. I'll just take you to some people that we know are true. And I'll take you to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the United States of America. He was persecuted. He might not have laid hands on folks and they stood up, but he told them the truth. And because of that truth, they killed him. So that was telling me to live in this life, doing the right things, caring about people, having the compassion, and want a mansion that is capable here to exist for all of us. Makes life charming, exciting. But what we're actually going through is hell. And anybody that would want to live in this hell, the motivation got to be to clean it up and do the best you can, and they get you out. They get you out, not just sitting up here for 900 years waiting to die, waiting 200 years to die, waiting 100 years to die, or waiting for some sickness or disease to get you anytime and just die. No, 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 this is not about that. This is about appreciating the opportunity to grow up and involve yourself in life. That's what I'm about. And so if you're talking to me, I'm going to talk to you about what righteousness means to me, what love means to me. You can use an example you want. You can pull them out of the Bible. I'm not here to knock you down. I'm just up here to stand up for that which is missing. Now, January 6th, all of those lies, those people that represent positions of power that is supposed to protect the people in America. But they sat there and blatantly told outright lies. You got people in power trying to destroy everything that would give you a lift in life. And I'm supposed to be sitting here talking, heck no, that stuff ain't true. As far as I'm concerned, America is hell, Russia is hell, Middle East is hell, Mexico is hell, Canada is hell, everything is hell. And most of the people in it, I said most because there are some out there somewhere committing themselves and doing everything they possibly can to glorify righteousness. I can't knock that, and I'm not going to knock that. And I'm not going to predict what's going to happen to them, but I do know what will happen to them if they're on it. They will get killed. And that's the purpose, is to get killed so we can separate those who really love and honor God from those who run there running them chaps. I love God. I got to deal with the Holy Ghost, the burning, no, hello. Nobody wants to hear that stuff. We want to see poverty eliminated. We want to see pain and suffering eliminated. We want to see crime and violence eliminated. And what we want to see is love and joy and happiness and peace and freedom. So this is what I'm about, ladies and gentlemen. So when you hear Eddie Marcus talking about anything, I'm talking about that. I'm not talking about Paul, Peter, John. Did Peter and Paul and John, these guys talk about that? I don't know. They say they did, but I don't have time to worry about that. I'm going to come from one person. That's me. in my relationship with life. And that's what I'm going to bank on. And if I'm wrong, God forgive me, because my heart is pure. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to let you go for now. Bye bye.